As the biggest beverage distributor in the world, the Coca-Cola Company supplies more than 3% of all daily drinks consumed worldwide under brands like Sprite, Diet Coke, Fanta, and Coke. Starting with just one product in 1886, the Coca-Cola Company has grown to include more than 500 brands across the world. Coca-Cola's long history of stability, standing as one of the most recognizable brands in the world, strong customer loyalty, and regular dividend increases have all contributed to the company's long-term interest in investors. Welcome back to MindMarvels. Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey as we explore some of the most fascinating and intriguing facts ever discovered. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any newly uploaded videos. How did it grow into the powerhouse that it is today? Let's begin. The launch of the Coca-Cola Company. Coca-Cola began in 1886, when pharmacist John Pemberton mixed a caramel-colored beverage with carbonated water. Businessman Asa Griggs Candler paid just $2,300 for the recipe rights in 1888, and the Coca-Cola Company was later founded in 1892. However, in 1913, 1 in 9 Americans had sampled Coca-Cola, which was initially sold from fountains for 5 cents a glass. When rival companies started to enter the market, Candler sold the rights to bottle Coca-Cola, starting the Coca-Cola system, a franchise agreement that now exists between the company and more than 250 bottlers worldwide. The iconic Coca-Cola contour bottle was first developed in 1916 to help separate the original beverage from copies. A century later, it remains instantly recognizable all over the world. The early years of Coca-Cola. In 1919, a group of businessmen led by Ernest Woodruff paid $25 million for the Coca-Cola Company from Candler. Coca-Cola launched its initial public offering on the New York Stock Exchange later that year for $1.40 per share. Coca-Cola has enjoyed 53 consecutive dividend increases and has increased its market capitalization to around $180 billion as of the 2016 annual report. At the end of 2015, one share of KO stock purchased in 1919 would be worth $12,748,802, representing a 14.11% annual growth rate. Coca-Cola and the Great Depression. In just 1 year following its initial public offering, Coca-Cola had amassed assets of $40 million. By 1929, the company had sold around 27 million gallons of syrup, which was a 150% increase from 1920. However, the Wall Street crash on October 24, 1929, resulted in a 10-year economic depression in the United States. Facing declining sales, Coca-Cola remained dedicated to long-term brand equity by increasing advertising costs. Despite declining stock value, this resulted in unprecedented consumer devotion, allowing Coca-Cola to emerge relatively unharmed from the economic crisis. This performance helped Coca-Cola join the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which tracks the performance of 30 major US stocks. In 1932, however, it was removed in 1935. Coca-Cola during World War II. Coca-Cola made the decision that their product should be accessible to all deployed soldiers, no matter where they were when the US entered World War II. This produced a global demand for the drink, causing the number of countries with bottling facilities to nearly double from the mid-1940 SS to the 1960s. During this period, Coca-Cola also launched Fanta, its second beverage, into the German market. Nowadays, almost 130 million people consume Fanta every day. Brand expansion, financial successes and failures, Minute Maid acquisition, Diet Coke, and more. Coca-Cola's initial move outside of soft drinks came in 1960 with the purchase of the Minute Maid Corporation through a stock swap. Following the success of this acquisition, Coca-Cola launched Sprite in 1961. At $5 billion in value, it is currently the third most popular soft drink globally. Coca-Cola introduced Diet Coke, a low-calorie option, in July 1982, becoming the first new brand to utilize the Coca-Cola trademark since 1886. After just a year of release, Diet Coke shot to the top of the sugar-free beverage market in America and increased Coca-Cola's retail sales by 7%. With over 185 markets across the globe, Diet Coke has remained one of the most popular brands globally. When rival Pepsi-Cola began to gain market share in the early 1980s, Coca-Cola declared that, for the first time in 99 years, it would replace its formula. On April 23, 1985, the original Coke was discontinued, and Coca-Cola shares quickly dropped 3%. The new Coke caused outrage among customers. They formed protest groups and even boycotted the beverage corporation. In just 77 days, the corporation acknowledged that it had made a major mistake and went back to the original formula. In 1987, Coca Cola surpassed rivals once more and made its return to the Dow Jones, where it has stayed ever since. Coca Cola today, world's most iconic brand. Coca Cola was listed as one of the top 5 most valuable brands in the world by Forbes in 2017. The advertising campaigns that the company has run around the world have played a significant role in its success. For instance, Coca Cola's Share a Coke personalized bottle campaign experienced a 2% increase in sales when it was introduced in 2013. By use of promotional efforts and endorsement deals for athletic events such as the Olympic Games and FIFA World Cup, Coca Cola has ensured that, whatever the consumer trend of the era, they have maintained a high public profile. Who owns Coca Cola? No single family inherited the Coca Cola empire, but the company is now entirely controlled by American royalty. Warren Buffett, a self-made billionaire and one of the world's greatest investors. His business, Berkshire Hathaway, holds 400 million shares, or 9% of KO, and its dividend alone brings in approximately $736 million annually. Other majority shareholders include Vanguard Group, BlackRock Inc., and State Street Corporation. Furthermore, considering KO is publicly traded and a part of the S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average, individual investors can also benefit from owning it. Finally, Coca-Cola is a cultural phenomenon, known throughout the world for its iconic red and white branding. The beverage has seeped into popular culture, featuring in art, music, and movies. Coca-Cola's appeal lies in its ability to connect people, making it a symbol of shared moments and joy worldwide. So what are your thoughts on Coca-Cola's brand history? I encourage you to share your thoughts, questions, and reactions in the comments section below. See you in our next video.